Hello students, welcome back to Grammar Class. Today we'll begin our journey in learning subject-verb agreement. To learn the topic, let's understand the given sentences. He opens the bakery every day at 9. The students respect her. In sentence 1, he is the third-person singular pronoun and the verb agrees with it in number and person. In sentence 2, the students is plural in number and the verb respect is also plural. In a sentence, the subject and the verb have an agreement. The agreement is in relation to number, singular and plural, person, first person, second person and third person. There is an agreement between the subject and the verb in a sentence in terms of number and person. Let's look below to understand better. If the subject used in a sentence is singular in number, then its verb should also be singular in number. Check the example. If the subject used in a sentence is plural in number, then its verb should also be plural in number. Check the example. The form of the verb used in a sentence needs to be modified according to the person of the subject. Check the examples. Main verbs used in the simple present tense remain in their base forms when the subject is in the plural, whereas they take s or es endings when the subject is in the third person singular. Let's take a look to understand the different forms of the auxiliary verbs be, have, and do. Subject and verb placement. In a declarative sentence, the verb is placed next to the subject. Check the example. In the sentence above, the verb is immediately placed after the subject. They both need to be placed next to each other since there is an agreement between the subject and verb. However, in some sentences, the verb is not placed next to the subject. In such sentences, an entire phrase acts as the subject of the sentence. The verb must agree with the main words of the phrase, which is then the nucleus subject and not the noun or pronoun closest to it. Check the example. Introductory subject, there or here. Sentences that begin with the word there or here place the subject after the verb. The actual subject in these sentences is the noun placed after the verb, and the words there or here are the introductory subject. Check the example. Nouns joined using conjunctions. The verb agrees with the noun mentioned first in the sentence if two nouns are joined with words like as well as, with, or along with. Check the example. Subject joined using either or, neither nor. When two or more singular subjects are joined with words such as either or neither nor, they take a singular verb. Check the example. Practice time. Pause and answer the questions. Check the answer. Alright children, great job today everyone. Keep practicing and don't forget to subscribe for more fun lessons. See you next time. Bye.